10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Select and make your first pick. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Choose and pick the best one.
What's up, everyone? So in this video, I'm gonna compare an offensive Donkey Kong build that I made to this one here. That's a max shooting Donkey Kong build with the cannon visor, the cannon arms, the body, and the legs. I'm gonna shoot the ball from the midfield in front of the goalie and other spots around the field, both charged and uncharged. And then I'll record the statistics and give you guys the results at the end of the video. Alright, so first off, I started off shooting charge shots from the midfield. And at first it looked promising because I think I made the first 3 shots. So I was thinking that maybe this build was going to be a really good offensive build. But then Boom Boom started blocking a good amount of the shots, which led to only making 8 out of the 20 shots that I took from the midfield, making it a 40% success rate to score a goal. Then I went on to shoot 20 charge shots from right in front of Boom Boom, and this was way better for this build. It made 15 out of 20, leaving it at 75% success rate for the goal. And I think this is where the build mostly excels, right in front of the goalie. Now I went on to shoot uncharged shots from the midfield, and I went on to make the first one. And after I made the first one, it became a struggle to make another one. This build really struggles from shooting from afar without charge, as I only made 3 out of 20, leaving it at 15%. So it really struggles from the midfield. Then I went on to shoot the uncharged shots right in front of Boom Boom. And again, this is where this build has most of its success, making 15 out of 20 uncharged shots, leaving it at 75%. So this build excels when you're close to the goalie, both charged and uncharged. So overall, this build has a 51% success rate of shooting charged and uncharged shots throughout the field, with most of the goals coming from up close. Now we're gonna go on to test the build that I made that I think is the better offensive DK build. And we're gonna start off with the headgear, giving him the trick helmet, which will raise the technique up a bit, which I feel like is key. And then give him the trick gloves to raise it up a bit more, lowering the speed. Since I'm gonna have him at captain, I don't really need too much speed on him. Then on the body, we're gonna go with the cannon plate to raise the shooting up a bit and lower some of his DK strength. And then for the legs, we're going to go with the cannon boots, raising the shooting and lowering some of the passing. Now let's get onto the field and test this one out and see how it fares out against the full shooting DK build. So I started this one the same way I started the last one while shooting charge shots from the midfield. And I go on to make the first one, and Boom Boom goes and blocks the next 2. So I was thinking, damn, maybe the fully shooting one is better than this one. But then things started to balance out and I started to make more shots as I aimed it both up and down. And I ended with a result of 13 out of 20 for 65% success rate of goals when it came to charging the shot from the midfield. Then I proceeded to go in front of Boom Boom shooting charge shots. And this is where I think this build stands out the most, as it made 19 out of the 20 shots that were charged in front of Boom Boom at an astounding 95%. So this build is just as good as the other build and even better in front of Boom Boom. Now, just like the other build, this build had a hard time making shots from the midfield while shooting uncharged shots, making only 4 of 20 for 20%. Then I finished it off by shooting 20 uncharged shots from in front of Boom Boom. And this build made 13 out of 20 for 65%. So overall, this build has a 61% rate of goals made, both charged and uncharged shots, which is higher than the previous build's 51%. So I would say that the offensive build that I made for Donkey Kong is better than just maxing out his shooting stat, because having a bit higher technique helps the ball go around Boom Boom for more goals. Alright, so that wraps up my experiment that I made with both of the Donkey Kongs. The one that I made and the one maxing out his shooting, like to its max potential. If anyone has any suggestion on how I can make my Donkey Kong better to raise his goal percentage, please do so in the comments. Appreciate everyone that tuned in and watched the video. Don't forget to like the video, hit the subscribe button, and we'll be back with other characters and making their offensive builds.